I'm Super G, and this is Super G's favorite things. Today, we're gonna learn about jewelry. I love buying my sister and my mom jewelry, so let's learn about some. Hi Jen, what can you tell us about these things?
Hi Super G. Well, you've picked 4 really awesome makers in our store. You want to start with this one?
Sure.
What made you pick that one?
Well, I thought the beads of the connecting all over it made it pretty unique in how it is.
Yeah, and isn't it neat how it feels?
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned
it also
that.
feels nice.
Yeah, so this is made by a woman named Kelly. Her company is called Mags Gilly because those are the name of her 2 daughters.
Yes.
And both of her daughters have autism. And so she designs all of her jewelry so that it's sensory friendly. Do you know what that means?
Yes.
Really? I'm gonna share with the people at home in case you don't. So that means all of her jewelry feels really nice and it's not scratchy or rough, so that anybody that wears it feels comfortable.
Cool. Yeah. On to the next one.
All right, so how come you pick that one?
Well, it reminds me of my sister's photographic pictures, which she takes with her camera and we put it on our wall.
Hey, that's a pretty good observation because that's exactly what Denny does. So this artist, his name is Denny Dicks. He is in Ypsilanti. He's also a teacher, but he's a photographer. But then he takes his pictures and he turns them into jewelry.
That's nice.
And he always says where the jewelry is from, or what the picture is. Can you read that one?
Manhole cover.
It is a manhole cover from what city?
Detroit.
Detroit. Yep. And so that's like the top of the sewer in the street. And he took a picture of it, turned it into a pretty cool bracelet.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Okay, off to the next one.
All right, why did you pick this one?
Well, I thought the colors in it just flowed together and looked pretty nice around it.
That's a very good answer. This is a cool bracelet too. You picked a lot of cool bracelets. So this is made by a company called Rebel Nell. They're in Detroit, but they take graffiti. Do you know what graffiti is?
Yeah.
Yeah. That has fallen off of buildings or bridges or overpasses in Detroit like this. And they sand it down. You can see all those paint layers in there?
Yeah.
So they sand it down and they reveal all the different paint layers and they make it into jewelry. But there's really 2 special things about Rebel Nell.
What?
Number 1, because of the way it's made, how they sand it, there's no piece that looks like any other piece. So if you bought your sister or your mom this bracelet, no one else in the whole world would have a bracelet that looked like that.
That's neat.
The second thing is, the women that make the jewelry, they either were homeless and now they're coming out of homelessness, or they're a refugee from another country, or maybe they had a problem in the past getting a job and Rebel Nell is giving them a new chance. So these women get paid a living wage and they get all these great support services that help them get back on their feet.
Cool. Time for the last and final one.
You saved a really good one for last. So what made you pick this one?
Well, I thought the color of the blue and green together looked pretty nice and the texture on it.
Yeah, because you know what this was once upon a time?
What?
It was a button. So this is made by a woman named Krista Moss, who's one of my most favorite people in the whole world. She lives in Dexter and she takes buttons that are from the 1880s all the way to the 1940s. And then she turns them into jewelry. So this is a very antique vintage button. And then she made it into a really cool necklace. She does that with all her jewelry.
Neat.
And you want to know what's also super cool about Krista?
What?
She was the very first artist that I asked to be in the store.
That's cool.
Yeah. So she's been here the longest in our store. And we love Krista.
That's all we have time for today. I'm Super G.
And I'm Jen.
And this is Super G's Favorite Things. Speaking of favorite things, what time is it?
Dance party time?